In today's video, we're looking at the VLOOKUP function in Microsoft Excel. So if you want to find values in a table or a range by a row, you would use a VLOOKUP function. I'm going to show you what I mean. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, here is my table. So in the definition, I mentioned the word table. What I'm going to do, I'm going to first format the table. So I'm going to format the table. Right? So here I have the name of the table, which is discount rate table, right? What I want to do, I'm going to click on the cell, which is A9, which has the title for the table, and then I'm going to block the cells from A9 to B9. So I use my left mouse button, I click on the cell that is selected, then I move the cursor to block the cell B9. So the cell range for the cell that is selected is A9 through B9, right? Then I'm going to come up here to the Home tab ribbon. Then I'm going to go to the alignment group and I'm going to click merge and center. So this is how you would merge and center the title for the table, right? Or the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to format, this says discount. So I'm going to format these cells, which is B11 through B14. So I'm going to select the cell B11. I'm going to click with my left mouse button. I'm going to block the cells from B11 through B14, right? Then with the cursor still in the range of cells that I selected a while ago, I'm going to right click, go to Format Cells, then I'm going to go to percentage, and then I'm going to choose 0 decimal places for today's example, and then I'm going to click OK, right? Now, what you have to do, you have to format the cells before you actually enter the information. So here now I wanted what, 10 here, 10. Then I wanted what, 5 here. Then I wanted 2 here. Then I wanted 4% here, right? So you have to format the cells first before you enter the values, okay? All right. What we want to do now, we want these percentages to be placed in this column labeled discount according to the hotel, right? So here we have different hotels in our discount rate table. We have the London Hotel, the New York Main Hotel, the Grand Hotel, and the Main Hotel, right? So here it is in a different order, all right? So what I'm going to do, the discount will be beside each row, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the cell B3, right? I'm going to type equal VLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, and I'm going to type open bracket. Then the lookup value that I'm looking for is this cell that has the name Grand Hotel. So I'm going to type the cell address for the Grand Hotel, which is A3. Then I need a comma, right? Then the table array would be this range of cells from A10 through B14, right? Then I'm going to type comma, right? Then the column index would be this one, which so this will be column 1, column 2. So I'm going to type 2 here, 2, comma. Then if I want an exact match, I can type 0, for false or 1 for true, right? So I'm going to type 0 there. I'm going to close with a close bracket. I'm going to press enter, right? So there we have 0.2, which is for this one, which is 2%, okay? So now instead of typing the same formulas with the VLOOKUP coming down here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a fill handle. I'm going to copy the VLOOKUP function with the cell address B3 from B4 through B6. Now, I'm going to come and I'm going to click the cell, right, with VLOOKUP function. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make the table array, I'm going to make it absolute. So I'm going to put a $sign in front of the A, which would be for the column, a $sign in front of the 10, which would be for the row. Then I'm going to put a $sign in front of the B, which would be the column B. Then I'm going to put a $sign in front of the 14, which would be the row here, right? B14, I'm going to press enter on the keyboard, right? So look now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to click on the cell B3, which has the VLOOKUP function. I'm going to move the cursor to the bottom right corner of the cell that is selected until I see the clear line cross. Then I'm going to select my left mouse button and I'm going to hold it down and I'm going to drag down to copy the VLOOKUP function. So if I select the cell that has the cell address B3, double click on it, I can see the actual VLOOKUP function that we type. So it's equal VLOOKUP, open bracket, A3, which is the lookup value. Then the table array, we used our $sign to make the table array, the address, absolute, and this is what it would look like. And the 2 is for the second column, and the 0 represents false if you want an exact match, right? So if I was to click the cell with the cell address B4, we can see because we use the absolute cell reference when we were copying down the VLOOKUP function, the table array is constant, all right? So that's the purpose of using the absolute cell reference. So if I click this one, you can see that the same table array, the address is now absolute because you put the $sign in front of the A, the 10, the, the B, and the 14 in the VLOOKUP function that we typed in the cell B3, right? So if I click on this one, we can see that the table array has the same range of cells selected because we use the absolute cell referencing, right? So there it is. So look now, 10% for London is 0.1. New York is 5%, which is 0.5, right? Then we have the Grand Hotel, which is 2%, which is 0.02. Then we have the Main Hotel, which is 4%, which is 0.4. Okay? So this is how you would use a VLOOKUP function to find values that are in a table or an array. So in today's video, to sum up, we use a VLOOKUP function. I showed you how to make the range of cells absolute by placing the $sign in front of the the column and the row for the table array in our Vlookup function. So in the next video, I'll be showing you how to make a PowerPoint presentation. So we're looking forward to seeing you in that video. And in the previous video, I showed you how to make a formula and a function in Excel. So perhaps you could visit that video after you've completed watching this one. Please take care until then. Bye.
Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, comment, and share.